Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that you had a great idea, but couldn't express it properly? Have you ever stayed silent, not because you had nothing to say, but because you didn't have the right words? Language is not just about speaking. Language is power. Language is opportunity. Language is the bridge between who you are and who you can become. Today, I want to share with you why language is one of the most important skills for any entrepreneur and honestly for anyone who wants to succeed in life. If you cannot communicate your ideas will die inside you. This sounds harsh, but it is true. The world is not short of ideas. The world is not short of talent. The world is full of smart people, hardworking people, creative people. But why do only a few succeed? Why do only a few rise above the crowd? Because they can express. Think about this for a moment. Imagine you have a brilliant business idea. It can solve a real problem. It can help thousands of people, maybe even millions. But you cannot explain it properly. You cannot convince others. You cannot make them see what you see. What happens? Nothing. Your idea stays inside your mind. It never becomes reality. It never touches the world. Now imagine another person. Maybe their idea is not as great as yours. Maybe it is simple. Maybe it is even average. But they can explain it clearly. They can tell a story. They can make people believe. What happens? People listen. People support. People invest. People join. And suddenly, that average idea becomes a successful business. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is not luck. The difference is communication. There was a small shop owner in a local market. For years, he sold products only to people in his neighborhood. His income was limited. His growth was slow. One day, he decided to learn how to communicate with international customers online. It was not easy. He struggled with pronunciation. He made mistakes. People laughed sometimes, but he did not stop. Slowly, he improved. He learned how to write simple emails. He learned how to present his products. He learned how to respond to customers. Within a few years, his small shop turned into an international business. He started exporting, his income multiplied, his life changed. What changed? Not his product, not his intelligence, his language. Language does not just help you speak. It expands your world. It takes you from a small circle to a global stage. When you struggle to express yourself, something very dangerous happens. You start doubting yourself. At first, you think, maybe I just need to improve my words. But slowly it becomes, maybe I am not good enough. Then it becomes, maybe my ideas are not valuable. This is how confidence dies. But the truth is, your ideas are not weak. Your expression is. And the beautiful thing is, expression can be improved. The moment you start improving your language, something changes inside you. You begin to feel more confident. You begin to trust your voice. You begin to share more. Confidence is not something you are born with. Confidence is something you build through action, through practice, through small wins. Imagine two people standing in front of an audience. Both have the same idea. The first person speaks clearly. Maybe not perfectly, but clearly. They make eye contact. They believe in what they're saying. The second person hesitates. They stop in the middle. They search for words. They lose their flow. Who will people trust? It is not about who is smarter. It is about who can communicate better. And when people trust you, they follow you. When they follow you, opportunities come to you. Confidence grows not when you are silent, but when you speak, even if your voice shakes. Now think about business. Many people believe business is about products, about technology, about strategy. But the truth is simple. Business is about people. You don't build a company, you build relationships. And relationships are built through communication. If you cannot communicate, you cannot connect. If you cannot connect, you cannot build trust. If there is no trust, there is no business. When you speak someone's language, even just a few words, you create a connection. You show respect. You show effort. You show that you care. And people remember that. There are entrepreneurs who travel to different countries and learn just a few basic phrases of the local language, not because they need to be fluent, not because they want to impress, but because they want to connect. And that small effort creates a big impact. Imagine you walk into a room full of strangers. You don't know anyone.